Welcome back, everyone. Today, we'll talk about how Miranda's plot has to progress in Season 2. Beyond romance. Since Sex and the City 2 first aired in cinemas 11 years ago, it's safe to say that Miranda Hobbs owes us a bit of a comeback story. However, we've definitely had no lack of being let down by her throughout the years on Sex and the City. But why are we still requesting that she have a narrative line other than romance after seeing a whole season of And Just Like That and the first 4 episodes of Season 2? The heart of Miranda practically left the scene the moment Chidai has entered. That's not to suggest that she has had a bad influence on her, quite the reverse in fact, but at this point it seems as though Miranda has no existence outside of Chi. When the Chi bomb went and all was forgotten, she was a skilled attorney, mother and student at Columbia University. The truth is that all we need is a little bit more of a strong balancing act to give Miranda's story a more engaging arc. And just like that, can Miranda survive without Chi? Miranda and she currently seem to be mutually exclusive, but that's merely because we haven't had much of an opportunity to see either one alone. It's interesting though, because both are characters with adequate personalities to support their own separate plot lines. As a result, although the authors of the adult have created a character who is so dependent on them that it appears as though she cannot live without them, Miranda can survive without Chi. In Sex and the City, Miranda views herself as the complete antithesis of such kind of person, as evidenced by her relationship with Steve Brady. Miranda tried to keep her distance from Steve almost the entire time they were dating, but in the end, she caved into love, even if she felt like she was losing some of her independence in the process. Regardless of how she was feeling, she remained independent when it came to Steve. She married in a private garden ceremony since she wasn't sure if Steve would stick around, and she prepared herself to raise her child alone because she was stubborn in her convictions and did things her way. However, everything appeared to have been thrown out the window when Adult arrived. Miranda's dramatic decline in self-assurance might have gotten worse now that she was tied to Chi. This situation is noteworthy in that when Miranda was called back home to console her son Brady in episode 3, we get a peek of the kind of person she used to be. This is because Miranda has Chi follow her lead and doesn't give herself much time to be her own person. In the story, Miranda's life must have a balance in every aspect. Chi and Miranda's frequent intimacy upsets the balance because it makes it more challenging to understand each character without spending any time alone with them. If Miranda's lifestyle had a little more balance, the plot would undoubtedly advance for the character and the audience. The main problem with Miranda on Adult is that, while her relationship to Chi dominates the show and draws our attention away from the many other aspects that make Miranda such an intriguing character, her essence hasn't been fully revealed to us. Instead than presenting as this one enormous composite of a person, the two just need to interact on the show in a way that emphasizes their core similarities. They don't even have to split up or take any action. Cutting back on the romanticism and bringing in the appeal of Miranda's single side may truly strengthen their relationship, even though we are aware of who the prior Miranda was because she has partially lost herself in the process. After all, who are you if you can't be yourself with your lover? Miranda must be aware of her position in the relationship. Overall, it will be intriguing to see where Miranda is taken in the upcoming episodes. Miranda was first introduced in Sex and the City, when she occasionally gorges on enormous chocolate chip cookies while relaxing in her flap. As she and Steve won't be cohabitating anymore and she will have a little more room to return to her childhood home as episode 4 focused on her Brady and Steve's family, there may be a good chance that we will see the real Miranda. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment for more. I like seeing foreign films.